Signora Oz, your special dessert. And for the rest of you, Toby's favourite, prepared by the talented Signora Matilda, tiramisu.
Yes! Oh, dear, it was all so delicious. I don't think I could eat another bite.
Sorry, Antonio. I'm stuffed.
Are you crazy? Tiramisu, the speciality of the house.
Surely you could all have a little spoonful.
Sorry.
That's because you're greedy guts. Whereas I am going to have an enormous portion of spotted dick.
Uh-oh, sounds like the Colonel.
What can he possibly want with me at this time of night?
Signora Matilda.
Yes.
What would you say if I suggested that we...
Yes.
If I suggested that next week we...
Next week we
try a seafood risotto instead of a chicken risotto.
I would enjoy that very much.
And maybe at the same time we could get married.
Yes.
Signora Matilda, did you say yes?
Yes! I'm quite sure I said yes.
He can't kiss her all night, can he?
Well, you won't find the answer to that in your encyclopedia.
What do you mean?
I mean, you'll have to wait until you fall in love.
Fall in love? Oh!
Someone's coming!
Let's
Catriona?
Surprise!
Toby, Jess! Exciting news!
Exciting news, Antonio. Well, do tell us.
I realise this will come as a complete surprise.
We love surprises, don't we, Toby?
More than anything.
I hope this news makes you all as happy as it makes me.
I'm sure it will, Antonio.
When you tell us exactly what the news is.
Your Aunt Matilda and I...
Yes?
She has just said...
Yes?
The fact is... I know you won't believe this.
You're going to get married!
How did you know?
Antonio, we're so happy for you.
You'll be very happy. Everyone can see that.
Where's Aunt Matilda?
She's preparing the sitting room. We thought we would throw a little engagement party.
A party?
We've never had a party in this house.
We hope it will be the first of many. Yeah.
To Matilda and Antonio, years of wedded bliss.
Matilda and Antonio.
Oh!
Yay!
Thank you, my dears, and thank you, Kat. If you hadn't arrived, I wouldn't have met Antonio.
And we wouldn't have had good food.
Or imagine the unimaginable.
Do you know, I'm so happy I could scream.
Well, why don't you then?
What is going on in my room?
We're having a celebration, Oswald.
Oh, a celebration, is it? And what, my brainless Matilda, do you think you're celebrating?
Our engagement, Signor Oz.
Your engagement?
My engagement to your sister Matilda.
Say that again.
Antonio and I have decided to be married, Oswald.
Oh, you don't say. Well, you had better undecide to be married, Matilda. You had better tell this greasy foreigner to pack his bags and make himself scarce, because my fingers are itching, do you hear, Matilda? They are positively itching to get a hold of it.
But, Oswald...
I won't have it, you hear. I forbid you. I categorically forbid you.
I don't see why you should object, Oswald.
You don't see. Well, allow me to see for you. What? You engaged? You married? You're past your sell-by date. You'll be the laughing stock of the neighborhood. I know these foreigners. He's only marrying you so he can get his hands on your money.
I haven't any money.
Exactly. You haven't any money. Father left the house to me. It's all mine. So if you marry this Alfonso fellow...
Antonio!
I don't care if he's called Leonardo da Vinci. If you disobey my orders and marry this gold digger, I shall cut you out of my will. I shall banish you from this house, and I shall be nastier to you than I've ever been before. Is that perfectly clear?
But Uncle Oswald, that's not fair.
They love each other, Uncle Oswald.
And as for you two, I've reached the end of my tether with you. It's boarding school for you two in the morning.
Boarding school.
You heard. Old army friend of mine. Runs a tight little ship. He knows how to deal with impertinence.
That's enough of that, Oswald.
You keep out of this.
There is no need to shout at everyone.
I'll shout as much as I like.
I'm sorry, Oswald, but I'm afraid I'll have to tell everyone about your business.
What's that? What about my business?
If you don't take back everything you've just said, I shall inform the Bank of England that the mysterious £50 million that was transferred into your bank account was stolen from them.
How do you know about that?
We all know about it, Oz. If you don't behave yourself...
What? If I don't behave myself?
I'm taking charge now, Oswald. Your bullying days are over.
What's got into you, Matilda?
Antonio and I are getting married. Jess and Toby are not going to boarding school. We want them to live here with us. And if you don't like it...
If I don't like it?
I just happen to have the number of the 24-hour Bank of England hotline embroidered here on my handkerchief. They'll be very interested to hear about your £50 million.
No, please. Whatever you do, don't mention the 50 million.
Very well, Oswald. Now I want you to congratulate Antonio.
And shake him by the hand.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Did you say something, Oswald?
Congratulations.
Thank you, Oswald. It's wonderful to have such a loving brother.
Oh, look at this one, Jess. It chops and slices and grinds and seasons, and a bell goes off when the food is ready.
I don't think so. Antonio likes to do things by hand. He says it's more fun.
Oh, look. This one measures grams of fat and cholesterol and the total number of calories.
That's far too practical.
Jessica, are you suggesting that we buy Antonio and Matilda a frivolous wedding present?
Something large and colourful and useless.
There it is.
What is it?
I haven't the faintest.
I like it.
So do I. I'm sure Matilda and Antonio will treasure it forever.
Whatever it is.
Oh, dear. Poor things.
Toby and I used to look like that, didn't we?
Yes. Once upon a time. I know. We'll have a competition. Whoever can guess a use for this, she'll win a prize.
But the prize has to be something equally useless.
Oh, definitely. There are far too many useful things in the world as it is.
Get a move on, man. You missed a spot on the roof.
Oh, for goodness sake! Right. All right. I'm doing the best I can.
Put some elbow grease into it.
Afternoon, Oswald.
Hello, Uncle Oswald.
Be polite, man. Reply like a gentleman.
Afternoon, Catriona. Jessica.
Better hurry up, Uncle Oswald. The wedding's in an hour.
Yeah.
Does it make me look too red?
You look lovely, dear. Let's try some eyeshadow.
And you look the business.
Do you really think so?
No question, Toby. A man of the world. Oh, we need something for your hair.
Very well. I give you a toast, ladies and gentlemen, to my my dear sister Matilda, and her husband, Alfonso.
Antonio!
May you have a pleasant wedding trip.
And we have a surprise for you all.
Antonio and I think our honeymoon in Cornwall would be even better if you all come with us.
Oh, may we? Toby and I have never been anywhere.
You too, signoras?
Me can't afford it.
You know that's not true, Oz.
Oh, very well, if you insist.
Bravo!
Cat, we're almost ready. Go on your packing, Cat. Antonio says he wants us downstairs in 2 minutes.
There's something we need to talk about.
Is anything wrong?
Oh, no, of course not. Look at you both. Toby and Jessica. You're practically grown up.
No, we're not.
No, not grown up. But you're scarcely the same frightened girl and boy you were when I first met you.
How could we be the same? So much has happened since then.
Exactly. Gosh, we've had some terrific adventures. And Toby, you're no longer scared of using your imagination.
Of course not.
And Jess isn't afraid to be messy and noisy once in a while. Quite a different person from the shy young girl I first met. In fact, nothing ever stays the way it was. Now does it?
Cat, why don't you just tell us?
Tell us what?
Cat's leaving us.
Don't be daft. Why would Cat leave?
Jess is right, Toby. I'm not going on the honeymoon trip with the rest of you. And when you get back, I won't be here.
Why? What have we done?
You haven't done anything. You've been marvelous. Oh dear, this is very hard to explain.
I know why.
Do you, Jess?
You're going to live with those children we saw in the shop this morning.
Which children?
It was when Cat and I were shopping for Aunt Matilda's present. There were these children there. They look very sad and forlorn. Cat thinks they need her more than we do. Am I right, Cat?
You're right, Jess.
I don't care about those other children. You belong here with us, Cat.
Not anymore, darlings. Imagine those children, Toby. How grey and dull their lives are. Now imagine how happy and colourful life will be. Once I get to know them, of course.
Cat's right, Toby.
Of course I'm right. You know me. I like a challenge. I do so love shaking things up and turning things upside down and showing everyone that there are more possibilities than they have ever dreamed of.
Promise us you won't do anything illegal.
Well, only if you promise me that you'll both work hard at being irresponsible.
I promise.
So do I. We'll be as irresponsible as we can.
And imaginative.
And fearless.
And I shall do my best to be strictly legal, although that won't be very easy. Oh, before I forget, look what happened while we were in church.
It worked, Cat.
Good old magic.
Thanks, Cat.
Thanks for everything.
The pleasure was all mine.
Bye. Bye.
Coming up next.
Mummy! Let's dance.
They're zany to the max. They've got baloney in their slacks. Guess who? The Animaniacs. Next here on CITV. Discover a place where time stands still and the adventures begin with Bernard's Watch, starting next week only on CITV.
Does your Barbie want new clothes?
Barbie wants Fashion Avenue clothes.
Trendy dress and a great bag. Love that skirt with a fun hat.
Barbie wants Fashion Avenue clothes.
Matching styles are really cool. Outfits for Shelly, too. Yeah. Pick a hot dress. Strike a pose.
'Cause Barbie wants Fashion Avenue clothes.
Oh, I say, that's lovely. Is that Mummy? And is that Daddy in the hot air balloon? Oh. Daddy is the hot air balloon.
I've been eating these then.
Kellogg's bran flakes are now called Healthwise with body balanced nutrition because no other cereal provides a better balance of the things your body needs.
Fantastic. What more does a man need to stay fit and healthy?
Kellogg's Healthwise bran flakes. A step in the right direction.
They're all back. Can we get a drink? Go on. Oh, Mrs. B. All right, how's your mum?
We have got orange juice, cola, some papa stuff, and this new Sunny Delight. Sunny Delight sounds good to
Sunny
me.
Delight, yeah. It's got orange, tangerine, and lime with a load of lovely vitamins.
Oh, it's so nice.
Right, brilliant. That's the last of it.
Oh, no, it isn't.
This is all right, your mum.
Yeah, thanks, Mrs. B.
New Sunny Delight. The great stuff kids go for.
Tomorrow morning at 9:25.
Mashed It's really swinging this week with Alan's answer to the Spice Girls.
Yes, the Girls Only Bewitched will be live right here in the studio.
Plus loads of brilliant cartoons.
And we'll be revealing the new faces of CITV. That's if I can get him down from his perch.
That's Mashed, Saturday, 9:25, CITV!
But now take cover because we're about to go over to the Warner Brothers Water Tower to release the Animaniacs.